to mention in the registry. I went there registry, and they also directed me, advised me to give a petition. I also submitted petition on this.
When did you do this? When did you do this?
Today is mentioned for today for listing.
No. When did you go to registry and when?
29.
Huh?
29th of April.
You wait here. Call the register bench. It cannot happen. Let's sort it out here. I have checked myself. They are entering in the register. They are listing every matter. So let us have a clarity on this.
I have a clear order. The Honorable Court has directed us to file the affidavit by today on 2nd of May. Or if we pay the personal appearance on 7th of May. But the officer is in election duty, we cannot file. I have paid an IA for extension of time. I pay for listing this if possible.
Today not possible. Tomorrow. On Monday, you filed it.
I filed.
Monday.
But my lord, I am also paying for the listing of the case, my lord, on 7/5/2025.
Listing for what?
Listing for admission. The petitioner was suspended and then he revoked.
Not possible. Now we have a system and it is working. Yes.
On 9th May or next Friday.
Nothing is possible. You go to the register, there is a register, they have entered it and they are listing every matter. I have checked it yesterday. All cases are being listed. Follow the system. Develop this habit of following it. It is happening. Many cases have been listed and the register I am inspecting it regularly. No question of any mentioning here.
My lord, I beg to mention item number 41 of today's daily cause list. I am for respondents 2, 3 and 4. My lord, we are to file affidavit. The affidavit has now gone for vetting with the respondent.
You are for whom?
2, 3 and 4. Respondents 2, 3 and 4.
Yes. Any objection? How much time you want?
2 weeks, lordship.
I will ask my counsel for the respondent numbers 2, 3 and 4 submit that the counter affidavit prepared in this case has been sent for vetting and therefore 2 weeks time is granted to bring the same on record. If there is not approved by the petitioner counsel, such the same is from the let this matter be listed again after 3 weeks along with the counter filed by the respondent number 2, 3 and 4.
We continue the other side. I beg to mention item number 6, lordship. In this matter, we were supposed to get our 3-week instruction, lordship. We'll be getting it by, my lord, within the next week, my lord. Can it be fixed on Friday, my lord? I've taken the consent. Friday.
And if there is Mr. Friday take to be. Just one minute. One minute. Sir, Paul is saying that when he went or his junior went with a request to list a matter,
I myself went.
he went, he was asked to come and mention before us. Did you talk to him and
I submitted before he I have to inform today in the morning also. So why not listed my case? Even I submitted on the petition.
So you are now maintaining a register, is it not? Whoever has a request has to enter it. So he is saying he has gone to the registry with that request, but he was asked to come back to the court and mention. Is that correct?
No. They have to advise me to submit a petition. When? I have to give him the list on today. So I was waiting since.
You go to the registry and make a prayer. We are not
already made fair, but not listed. Lordship.
Sorry? Why you want to update? Why? No, why you want to upgrade? I'll take up the matter. What is the need to upgrade?
Wait, please, Your Worship. Well, I mentioned for listing an urgent motion, my lord, on Monday.
What is the matter?
Urgency, my lord, regarding the appointment of grade 1 stenographer in various district courts. So, my lord, what happened? As per employment criteria.
What is the urgency?
Urgency is this, my lord, they are going to appoint. The registry is going to appoint them. Because, my lord, they are illegally selected for the post in violation of the employment.
Next Friday.
Next Friday will be, my lord. In the meantime, appointment may be made because it is
You
already.
get it today. We'll reject it. What you have participated in the selection process?
I participated, my lord. I am serial number 18. But thing is this, my lord.
On Tuesday.
Respondent number.
Tuesday.
On Monday, my lord.
Tuesday.
My lord.
Tuesday.
Oblige, your lordship.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, I am pairing for adjournment item number 49 of daily list. I am pairing for short accommodation, Lordship. On last occasion, this honorable could direct us to take justice service, Lordship.
Yeah, for petitioner.
Yes, Lordship.
On the prayer of learned counsel for the petitioner, this matter stands passed over for the day.
I'd like to mention for item number 47, lordship.
Yes. 47 is connected with 46.
This, I'm not for the 46, I'm only for the 47. Ramejuddin Barboya, this matter has become infractious, lordship.
Mr. FZ, why it has become infectious?
It is, the subject matter is the promotion to the post of sub-inspector by OF departmental exam, and already he has been promoted.
Mr. FZ Mazumdar, learned counsel for the writ petitioner, item 47 of the book, submits that during the pendency of this writ petition, his client has already been promoted and therefore the writ petition has become infractious. Taking note of the submission of Mr. Mazumdar, WPC number 2924/2020 is hereby closed as infractious.
May I please, Your Lordship, I want to mention regarding listing of a writ petition of 2024, Lordship. In this matter, the respondents are not issuing next of kin certificate to the petitioner, because of which she is not getting the pension, Lordship. So can it be taken up on next week on Friday?
Please enter it in the register, they will list it.
May I please, Your Lordship? I beg to mention item number 14, Lordship, from the daily list. I pay for password for the day. Today my senior son.
14 to be
14 password for the day.
passed over for the day. On the prayer of petitioner's counsel, this matter stands passed over for the day.
Lordship, I want to mention a matter for listing. I want to mention a matter for listing. It's been urgent.
Yes, you enter it in the register, it will be listed.
Registered.
Daily list for motion item 1.
May it please your lordship, my lord, in this matter, my lord, I am led by learned AG sir, lordship.
All right. So what is to be done?
There is a notification, lordship.
Huh?
Learned AG sir.
Oh. List this matter before any other bench without me.
Oblige, sir.
Take it my name.
Item 2.
I am appearing on behalf of JMA Chaudhary. My lord, he is unwell.
On the prayer of petitioner's counsel, the matter stands passed over for the day.
May it please the Lordship.
Yes.
In this case, Lordship directed the respondents to reinstate the petitioners, my lord, within a period of 3 weeks, my lord. We also appraised them by filing a representation, my lord, bringing the certified copy. The order was passed
Take
on.
down hard Mr. M. Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner. There is the statements made in the writ petition.
Order was passed on 25/2/2025, my lords.
You are appearing in item?
Item 3, my lords.
Why have you given the record of item 4?
Item 3, my lords.
Statements made in the petition alleging willful disobedience of the directions contained in the order dated 25/2/2025, passed in WPC number 4061. Your case is 4061.
My lord, my petition number is 4776/2023.
4776/2023.
It is at page 29, my lords.
And the batch of connected writ petitions. This contempt case has been filed. Full stop. Issue notice returnable in 8 weeks. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon the respondents by registered post with AD.
Obliged.
May please, your lordship. My lord, before stating the facts,
Hmm.
my lord, I deem it appropriate to draw your lordship's attention to one order passed by coordinate bench, my lord, whereby,
Who's for the petitioner?
I'm sorry, my lord.
All right. It happens.
I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Old
Whereby,
habits die hard. You can't help it. You are too habituated in appearing. All right. What is the matter?
my lord, in fact, the Honorable Coordinate Bench was pleased to dispose of, my lord, a series of, my lord, writ petitions, whereby, my lord, in view of, my lord, the concession of the learned Advocate General, whereby, my lord, the embargo created by one office memorandum was, my lord, lifted. Office memorandum dated, my lord, 18/9/24, which says, my lord, that no more compassionate appointment. Now, the Honorable, my lord, single judge, my lord, was pleased to direct that the cases relating to compassionate appointment, which were filed or are pending before 3/4/25, those would be considered by the government as a one-time measure, my lord. And my case was filed on 25th of January 2025, my lord. And therefore, my lord, my case is covered by, my lord, the said order, being, my lord, petitioner similarly situated, my lord, because this writ petition was not part of that series, my lord. And what had happened in this case, my lord, the DLC, it had, my lord, considered the proposal on 21/1/22. Thereafter, my lord, the SLC set on 2/3/23, my lord, rejected, my lord, merely on the ground that there was no NOC and NOK, my lord, in respect of the petitioners, my lord. This was, my lord, on 2/3/23. In the meantime, the required NOC and NO3 were, my lord, forwarded to the government. Thereafter, my lord, the SLC again set on 26/6/23. In the, my lord, in between, the documents were, my lord, with the department. But despite such, my lord, my case was not considered. But another person, my lord, whose case was also rejected on the same ground, if your lordship comes to page 22, on the same ground, his case has been considered on 26/6/23, and he has already been appointed, my lord, even pursuant to the office memorandum. And his appointment letter, my lord, I have annexed at page 27. So, my lord, as a one-time measure, my case may be considered by the SLC, my lord. In terms of that order, my lord, I am placing that order. It will deduction order to. My lord, the relevant paras are. I take your lordships to, my lord, these are, in fact, there are a bunch of, my lord, papers, but I have extracted the relevant ones, my lord. If your lordship comes to, my lord, para 3, which is at page 72, this indicates, my lord, the basic object and prayer of the petitioners in all the writ petitions is that the state government should consider the petitioner's applications for compassionate appointment on merit and not reject the petitioner's application with one stroke of pen by referring to the impugned OM dated 18/9/24, which I have already referred to. Then your lordship will kindly come to para 7, my lord.
Yes.
Without going further into the issue as to whether the impugned OM dated 18/9/24 is bad in law or not, it would be proper to refer to the proposal that had been made by the learned AG Assam on an earlier date, which is to the effect that all the applications for compassionate appointment in relation to the cases which are pending in this court challenging the impugned OM dated 18/9/24 shall be considered by the concerned authorities on merit. The same would be done by taking into account the various guidelines for compassionate appointment prior to 1/4/2017 that were applicable in the state of Assam and various decisions passed by the Honorable Court and High Court. Then para 8, my lord. The counsels for all the petitioners have submitted that they are agreeable to the proposal made by the learned AG Assam and as such do not wish to press their challenge to the impugned OM dated 18/9/24 any longer. Then your lordship will come to para 9, the, my lord, directions, my lord, 1 and 2. All the applications for compassionate appointment submitted by the petitioners shall be considered and disposed of by the concerned DLC SLC on merit by taking into consideration the various guidelines prior to 1/4/17 laid down by the state government for compassionate appointment and the judgments of the Honorable Supreme Court and the High Court. Consequently, the rejection of all the compassionate appointments by the DLC SLC which have been put to challenge and are pending in the High Court cases on 3/4/25 are set aside. The entire process for considering the various applications for compassionate appointment and the decision to be taken in each case by the concerned authorities should be completed within a period of 6 months from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order by the concerned district commissioner who is also the chairman of the DLC, if the matter pertains to the DLC. In other cases, the chief secretary to the government of Assam, who is the chairman of the SLC, if the matter pertains to SLC. Now, number 10, my lord. The last part, your lordship will see, it is again made clear that this order cannot be used as a precedent for cases that are filed on 4/4/25 and thereafter. It shall apply only to cases that are pending before this court as on 3/4/25. My case, my lord, was filed in January 25.
Yes, but what has happened to 18/9/2024? Is it there or it has been withdrawn or modified?
My lord, as it appears, it is there. But on the concession of the learned Advocate General, the embargo has been lifted, my lord, by this honorable court. It appears from this order. But that memorandum has not.
Where is that observation that embargo has been lifted?
No, in fact, this is their, my lord, observation. It appears, my lord, by necessary implication, my lord, para 7. Without going further into the issue as to whether the impugn OM dated 18/9/24 is bad in law or not, it would be proper to refer to the proposal that had been made by the learned AG Assam on an earlier date, which is to the effect that all the applications for compensation appointment in relation to the cases which are pending in this court, challenging the impugn OM dated demand shall be considered by the concerned authorities on merit. The same would be done by taking into account the various guidelines for compensation appointment prior to 1/4/2007 that are applicable in the
Yes,
state
but
of Assam.
there is a problem here, slight
Well.
problem. Have you challenged the OM dated 18/9 in your writ petition?
I have not challenged, but I have not challenged. Correct, my lord.
See para 7. Please read para 7 again.
Yes, that is correct, my lord. But I rely on para A. Because if your lordship comes to para A, the counsels for all the petitioners.
No, I'm saying
Lordship, there's a
the concession, just a minute, concession of the learned AG
Hello.
is with regard to all pending petitions where the OM is under challenge.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Correct.
In your case, you have not challenged the OM.
I have not challenged the OM, but at the same time, my lord, lordship will kindly, my lord, my submission is, my lord, in respect of the challenge, the OM is good, bad. The honorable court did not enter into that merit. Number 1. Number 2, all the petitioners, my lord, had withdrawn the challenge. So essentially, on the date when the writ petitions were considered, there was no challenge, my lord. My lord, stand on a similar footing. Para, it makes it clear. The counsel for all the petitioners.
I'm sorry, Mr. Talukdar, difficult to accept. See, what happened, whatever has happened is visible from the order.
Yes.
These writ petitions were cases where OM dated 18/9/2024 was under challenge.
Yes.
Those were clubbed together. Not all cases of compassionate appointment. Only those cases where the OM was under challenge have been clubbed.
Yes.
Where the learned AG gave a concession that cases where the OM is under challenge and are pending before this court,
Yes.
those will be considered. Then the learned judge accepts that, issues guidelines, but makes it clear that this is a consent order and will not lay down a precedent.
Okay.
How do you fit in here?
Yes, my lord, in fact, lordship is absolutely correct. My lord, here is a case. My lord, non-consideration is not on any other ground. Because I have annexed the OM also at page 29. And I have made a statement.
It's not covered. This order may have some bearing, but you can't say it is covered.
Yes, my lord, lordship will kindly.
Then you will issue notice. What is the point in?
My lord, this 6 months period will go, my lord.
Or not possible.
My lord, because my lord, only one line, para 11, page 10, that the OM dated 18/9/24 reviewing the scheme of appointment was not applied in case of one Jahangir Alam, whose case was also deferred by the SLC in its meeting dated 2/3/23 along with the petitioner. Therefore, the said OM dated 18/9/24 would also not apply to the petitioner. It is stated that non-consideration of the case of the petitioner along with said Jahangir Alam is amounting to discriminatory treatment by the respondents. So basically, my lord, this is my case. OM will not apply in my case also. And by this time, my lord, the embargo has been lifted by the honorable court.
Next week, try it somewhere.
My
Your
lord.
argument is not acceptable.
My lord, correct.
Your case is not covered by this judgment.
I leave it to your lordship.
Either you withdraw and approach them with a representation that your case should be considered in the light of this order. Because see, there is no decision on the
Correct.
validity
Then,
of
my lord,
OM.
can I have a
And you have
observation?
not even challenged the OM.
Yes, correct.
The concession was given in the light of those cases where OM was under challenge. You have not
To that
challenged
extent, my lord, I agree with your lordship.
Then,
Can I have an observation to that effect?
yes.
That my case will be considered by them because it was pending before 3/4/25.
No. That order you will not get today. You will probably not get it any day. You are trying to take a shortcut which is not available to you.
My, uh,
You have to succeed on your
because
own merit.
otherwise, my lord, I have no, my lord, objection with the issuance of notice. But the deadline, my lord, the timeline which is set by the honorable court,
That's
that is, my
correct,
lord, in
Mr.
fact,
Talukdar,
affecting.
but that timeline is not applicable to you. The order dated 3/4/2025 does not have anything for you.
That, my lord, in my case, then, my lord, the office memorandum, my lord, will revive. So
Yes,
that is the
yes,
problem.
it is applicable,
Yes,
not
But-
revive. It is, the office memorandum is there.
there, my lord, correct.
That will prevent your client from getting any relief.
But if your lordship.
And how you are expecting?
No,
the
your
court-
lordship considers from this perspective
Hmm.
that this is a case purely, my lord, not considered in view of the office memorandum, number one. My lord, it's another aspect that I have not challenged it, my lord. And
That is
number
the
two,
most important aspects.
my lord, may not be, my lord, because already, my lord, the honorable court has lifted the embargo.
So anyway,
My
these are matters we have some compassion,
Come,
but then
I
we
leave
have
it,
to go by the
I
legal
leave it
thing.
to your lordship, some other day, my lord. Yes,
The
correct.
prayer of Mr. Talukdar made with the consent of the opponent. This matter stands passed over for the day. Mr. Chakravarti learned GSM to obtain instruction and appraise this court as to whether the petitioner's case can be considered in the light of the judgment and order dated 3/4/2025 passed by the coordinate bench in WPC number 342/2025 and the batch of connected with petition. If they agree, then the matter is different.
My lord,
Otherwise,
I don't know, my lord, whether they agree or not.
No, no.
oh, you better amend your petition and challenge it.
Yes, yes, correct, my lord. I'll amend it, my lord. I'll amend it. Deeply obliged, my lord.
Your Lordship, we would like to withdraw this petition, Your Lordship.
You want to withdraw?
Yes, Your Lordship.
All right, take down. Miss N. Mahanta, learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioner submits that she has instructions from her client to withdraw this writ petition. In view of the prayer made by the petitioner's counsel, this writ petition stands disposed of on withdrawal.
Lordship may grant liberty to approach the appropriate forum, Your Lordship.
On the prayer of Miss Mahanta, the petitioner is granted liberty to approach the appropriate forum, seeking redressal of his grievances if so advised.
Deeply obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes, you are for the respondent. Where is the petitioner? Let's wait for a little while. Yes, pass over for the time being. Eight, nine,
8, 9, 10, and 11 is same lordship. And by the same impugned order, their gratuity has been blocked. But they have declared in 2023, till day that it's not released. As per the gratuity, it will be released in
8,
30.
9, 10, and 11, Likho, heard Mr. S.K. Goswami, learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioners. The grievance of the petitioners who are the former employees of Assam AFDC are common. That is, non-release of the correct amount of their gratuity
And arrears
and
salary.
arrear salary pursuant to retirement of the petitioners with effect from the date of attaining their superannuation. On the request of Mr. P. Sharma, learned standing counsel AFDC, these matters are directed to be posted for motion again on next Friday date to DDO, so as to enable him to obtain preliminary instruction and appraise this court as to the reason why the gratuity of the petitioners have been.
Reason has been-
There is a reason is there, Lordship. In page number 21.
Then we have to issue notice.
No, lordship. What is the reason?
You want the petition to be allowed today?
No, lordship.
Then
What I'm saying, lordship, we are working in the finance department of the corporation. No departmental proceeding, nothing. No so-called notice, nothing.
So-
Now, lordship, they have said,
so three things can be done. Either the petition can be dismissed, or notice can be issued, or it can be allowed. Which do you want?
lordship can fix this matter on next Friday. He special instruction.
I was trying to do that. Why
No,
did you say no?
He is saying, lordship,
Friday. open
Lordship,
instruction. Yes, one extra copy each of the writ petition be furnished to Mr. Sharma. So as to enable him to obtain instruction, facilitating disposal of the writ petitions at the stage of motion hearing.
lordship,
You are getting a chance, otherwise I'll do it today itself.
lordship.
That's it.
Lordship, but the-
Don't keep saying no to everything. When I'm allowing the petitions to be posted, he says no. Then he says post it on Friday. When I'm giving you a chance, you say no.
No, Lordship,
Then
it's
when
okay.
I say I'll dispose it of today itself, you again say no. All right.
May I please alert? My lord, petitioner was placed under suspension at page 37 on 18/1/25, my lord. And without causing review, my lord. And I'm going to return.
Mr. Jai Barbarian Learned Counsel for the writ petitioner peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The grievance of the petitioner pertains to an order of suspension dated 18/1/2025. First of, according to the writ petitioner, the order has not been reviewed before the expiry of 90 days. And since he is due for retirement on attaining the age of superannuation,
31/5/2025.
the continued suspension of the petitioner is causing serious prejudice to his interest. First of, Ms. S. Borwal and G. Assam pays for some time to obtain instruction. We'll have to issue notice here.
Normally instruction
notice
because
of
my lordship is fixed, man.
Returnable on 16/5/2000. Sorry?
Or lordship, can it be short date?
Yeah, you want it to be in motion.
Lord, up to your lordship.
All right. 16/5/2025. Since Ms. S. Borwal and G. Assam has appeared and accepted notice for responding.
CMC is there, Lordship.
One, and Mr. S. Borwal and Standing Counsel GMC for respond numbers 2, 3, and 4. Service of notice is deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copies of the writ petition, requisitive numbers, be furnished to the learned Standing Counsel during the course of the day. Office to list this case again on 16/5/2025 by. You are appearing as Standing Counsel, Mr. P. Nayak. Little S. Borwal, P. Nayak.
Yes, Lord.
Just obtain instruction.
Yes, Lord.
P. Nayak by reflecting the name of learned counsel for the respondents in the cause list. He is due for retirement on 31st of
31st
May.
of May, Lordship. Yes.
So tell us what is to be done.
On next date, Lordship.
Yes.
Probably in the next week, Lordship.
16 May.
Yes, Lord.
Yes. Considering the approaching retirement of the petitioner, an attempt would be made to dispose of the writ petition on the next date fixed. Respondents counsel to come prepared accordingly. To finally dispose of. Considering the since the date of retirement of the petitioner is approaching fast, so perhaps an attempt would be made. Yes, yes, Mr. P.
My lord, this is for regularization of my services. I was initially engaged in 2017 and I've been rendering substantive roles, my lord, in a great.
This is which department?
The fisheries department, my lord, fish fed. Fish fed, my lord.
Notice has to go here.
Yes,
Is it? Third, Mr. M. Sharma, learned counsel for the writ petitioner, peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The grievance of the petitioner pertains to failure on the part of the respondents to regularize his services. First of, Mr. P. Sharma, learned standing counsel for the fisheries department, prays for some time to seek instruction. Issue notice, returnable in 4 weeks. Mr. Who is for 1? Respond number 1. Mr. T.C. Chutia, and G. Assam appears and accepts notice for respond number 1. For finance department, Assam. Mr. P. Nayak, learned additional AG finance department, Government of Assam for respond number 2. Mr. G.J. Bordoloi, learned standing counsel cooperation department, Assam for respond numbers 3 and 5. And Mr. P. Sharma, learned standing counsel. N. Nalage, Mr. P. Sharma, learned standing counsel, Fisheries Department stroke AFDC for respond numbers 4, 6, 7, and 8. And Ms. S. Dasgupta, learned counsel for respond numbers 9 and 10. Hence, service of notice is complete in this case. Extra copies of the writ petition is deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copy of the writ petition, requisitive numbers be furnished to the learned department counsel so as to enable them to obtain instruction and file affidavit. Anything else?
Obliged, Lordship.
Lordship.
Pension method.
Pension.
Pension method.
We'll issue notice. The heard Mr. Rava, UC Rava, learned counsel for the petitioner, peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The grievance of the petitioner is on account of non-release of her pension. Mr. Who is appearing for whom?
I am on behalf of 1, 3, and 4, Lordship.
Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned addition senior government advocate, Assam, placed for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. In view of the above, issue notice of motion returnable on 19th of May, 2025. Since Mr. Goswami has appeared and accepted notice for respond numbers
1, 3, and 4.
1, 3, and 4. Who is for 2?
Lordship.
Mr. P.
Finance.
Nayak, learned additional AG, Government of Assam Finance Department for respond number 2, and Mr. B. Chakravarti, learned standing counsel for AG, A&E Assam for respond number 6. Service of notice. What about 5?
Lordship, 5 notice may go.
Service of notice upon respond numbers 1 to 4 and 6 are deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copies of the writ petition, requisite in numbers will be furnished to the learned department counsel so as to enable them to obtain instruction. Petitioner to take steps for service. Then 19th of May will not work out. It has to be 26th of May. There is a private respondent. Why have you made private respondent here? 26th of May, Kolda. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon the respond number 5 by registered post with AD. Steps within 3 days from today. Yes. Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Hmm.
And this is a peculiar case, Your Lordship.
Hmm.
I have filed the application and complaint application before the respondent number 2. That has been filed in the year 2009.
Hmm.
And in the year 2010.
He has lost it. Your grievances he has not disposed of. That's your
Yes,
grievance.
yes. That,
You lost it. 2009 you filed application and you come
No.
to court in 2025 saying that.
No, in between, I have filed a title suit. That was the mistake, Your Lordship.
Hmm.
And the title suit was.
We'll issue
dismissed.
notice. Heard Mr. N. Upadhyay and counsel for the writ petitioner peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The primary grievance of the petitioner pertains to non-bid disposal of his application dated 25/7/2009. Full stop. It appears that in between the petitioner had filed a title suit, which has been disposed of,
Dismissed, Your Lordship.
which has now been dismissed. Prima facie, there is from the materials on record, it prima facie appears that there is enormous delay on the part of the petitioner in filing the writ petition. Therefore, there is an issue of maintainability of the writ petition. However, the said aspect of the matter can be gone into at this stage of admission hearing. I know I'm 8 weeks. Who is appearing? Since Ms. K. Pukan, learned CGC, has appeared and accepted notice for both the respondents, service of notice is deemed to be complete in this case. Petitioner to furnish extra copy of the writ petition requisite in numbers so as to enable her to obtain instruction. The maintainability of the writ petition is kept open and shall be considered at the stage of admission hearing.
Obliged.
May I please?
Yes.
In this case, my lord, we have put to challenge the impugn order dated 7/7/2022, my lord, page number 59. When connected, writ petitions are pending.
Hmm.
Where the
What is this order about?
and this is with regard to my lord, policy decision of the finance department, taxation department branch, my lord, where they have my lord, decided to go for promotion with regard to the earlier rules, my lord, not as per
But
the existing.
your synopsis only says why you have withdrawn the earlier case. There's
Not-
nothing, what is your case? Nothing is mentioned in the
Case
synopsis.
is my lord, with regard to the policy decision which they have.
No, but you said during the course of argument in last case, there was a question raised, so I am withdrawing and filing this. This is the synopsis of your case.
Not withdrawn, my lord, but it is not withdrawn, my lord.
Huh?
That is pending. It is not withdrawn. Only to support, my lord, that case, my lord. This
So
case
not
is-
withdrawn, but
Yes, not withdrawn.
which is that other case? What is the case number?
WBC 1745/2025. It is fixed on 5th of May, my lord.
WPC number?
1745/2025. Main case.
Heard Mr. B. Purkastan and counsel for the writ petitioner peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. Mr. Purkastan submits that the impugn order dated 7/7/2022 is under challenge in WPC number 1745/2025, which is fixed before this court on
5th of May.
5th of May. 5th of May this year.
Yes, yes. Monday.
Okay, 5th of May. This writ petition has been filed assailing the policy decision in support of the impugned order. In view of the submission made by Mr. Prakash, let this writ petition be listed along with WPC number listed again on 5/5/2025 to be taken up along with WPC number 1745/2025, subject to the said writ petition being listed before the appropriate court. Let it come up.
My lordship, in this case, the petitioner is working since 2014 in the railway department, my lordship, as a contractual employee, my lordship. And more than 10 years has been passed, my lordship.
All right, heard Mr.
TK Day, my lordship.
Dale and counsel for the writ petitioner peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The case of the petitioner in a nutshell is that he has been working as a contractual employee under the respondent authorities for more than 10 years. As such, the petitioner claims right to be considered for regularization of his service, which has not been done by the respondents. Hence, this writ petition. NOM 8 weeks. Who is appearing? Since Ms. A. Gayan Lanet CGC has entered appearance and accepted notice for all the respondents.
Yes, my lord.
Service of notice deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copies of the writ petition requisitive members be furnished to the learned CGC so as to enable her to obtain instructions. Yes.
Such a matter relating to that is the release and one-time settlement in connections with the employee of the State Marketing Board. So total 5 cases are pending, lordship. We have filed 6 cases of 6 employees, and in 2 cases the notice has been issued, lordship, on 23rd of April. And
We'll issue notice here also.
yes, lordship, at this stage.
Heard Mr. T does. Some cases were listed.
On 30, yes, lordship.
But he has not appeared.
But I could not appear due to that is
Next week.
next week those cases are, and I will give entire that is names of the cases to be
We give
tagged.
a list so all these can be tagged together.
Oh, lordship.
Heard Mr. T does and counsel for the writ petition. There is the amendments made in the writ petition. The writ petitioner hearing is a former employee of Assam
State Agriculture Marketing
Board, bracket ASAMB, bracket close. Aggrieved by the amount deposited in the account of the petitioner as one-time, what is this called? One-time
One-time settlement, lordship.
settlement
Yes, lordship.
amount. The petitioner has approached this court inter alia contending that the amount is not only highly adequate, but is also contrary to the terms of settlement.
Lordship.
Mr. Das has further submitted that similar matters expressing
Lordship, the
similar,
WPC 2101.
similar matters expressing similar nature of grievance by similarly situated employees are pending before this court. Mr. In view of the above, issue notice of motion returnable in 6 weeks. Since Mr.
I am for respondent 456.
So who is for 1, 2, and 3? Since Mr. A. Chakraborty, Lanet G. Assam has appeared and accepted notice for respondent number 1. Ms. R. Bora, Lanet Standing Council, Agriculture Department, Assam, for respondent number 2. Mr. P. Nayak, Lanet Additional AG, Government of Assam, bracket Finance, bracket close, for respondent number 3. And Mr. N.J. Gogoi, Lanet Standing Council, ASAMB, for
456.
respondent numbers 4, 5, and 6. Service of notice is deemed to be complete in this writ petition. Extra copies of the petition, requisited numbers, be furnished to the learned departmental council so as to enable them to obtain instruction. On the request of the petitioner's council, let this writ petition be listed again along with WPC number
Question 2101/2025
2101/2025
and 2112/2025.
and 2112 of 2020.
In 2 cases, no notice has been issued. That will be listed in the next week, lordship. Oblige.
Oblige.
At this stage, I am praying for a notice. He was appointed as on contractual basis as a junior faculty member, because based on some show cause notice, now he is engagement has been cancelled.
Third, Mr. Kiran Choudhury, learned senior counsel, appearing for, assisted by Ms. N. Monta, appearing for the writ petitioner, peruse the averments made in the writ petition, being aggrieved by cancellation of the engagement of the petitioner as a contractual, what is it called? Contractual?
Contractual engagement, my lord.
Being aggrieved due to the cancellation of the contractual engagement of the petitioner under the respondents, this writ petition has been filed. Ms. M. Bora, learned standing counsel for Panchayat and Rural Development Department, Assam, has appeared and has prayed for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 6 weeks since Ms. Bora has appeared and accepted notice for all the respondents. All the respondents, no formal notice is required to send in this case extra copy. of the
Let's say
writ petition.
maintainability may kept upon Nanda.
Why maintainability?
Let's say,
Extra
termination order was issued on 5/2/2024. So it's more 15 months later they come to the court.
You raise a question that is barring relief, not maintainability of it. So as to enable her to obtain instruction and file affidavit, let the matter be listed accordingly. You file an affidavit.
That's it.
May I plead your lordship? The petitioner before your lordship is terminated from service, your lordship. He was appointed as a police, constable of police, and by duly selected and appointed. And during the process of appointment, he had to, all the candidates had to swear an affidavit that no criminal case is pending against them. And he also swore an affidavit, and on the
order of termination is dated?
Dated and the page 55, your lordship, it is 9/1/2024.
We have to issue notice here.
Lordship.
Yes. Third, Ms. F. Khan, Larik counsel, appearing for the writ petitioner, peruse the averments made in the writ petition, being internally aggrieved by the order of termination from service dated 9/1/2024, issued by the Superintendent of Police, bracket commandant, bracket close. That is Superintendent of Police commandant. What does it mean? Issued by the, who has issued the order? Respond number 6. That is the respond number 6.
Commandant.
The instant writ petition has been filed. Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, appearing for the state, prays for some time to obtain instruction. NOM 6 weeks since Mr. Goswami has accepted notice for all the respondents. No formal notice, extra copies, requisite in numbers, so and so, to file, obtain instruction and file it.
Deeply obliged.
May please your lordship. The matter relates to disability element of pension as per provision of 173 of pension regulation. My lord, similar case has been already.
This is a division bench matter.
Division bench matter, my lord.
Ms. A. Gayan, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that this matter pertains to the division bench, but it has been wrongly listed before this court today. Office to verify and list this matter before the appropriate bench.
May I please your lordship, this is a new case, lordship. Lordship, in this matter, lordship, petitioner was a in the year 2008, lordship, the petitioner passed HSLC examination, lordship, and 14/12/2021 she was appointed as an Anganwadi helper, lordship, and he was worked that, lordship. But recently on 26/12/2024, the Child Development Project Officer Pachim Nalbari, lordship, so and so, issued an advertisement for filling up 22 posts of Anganwadi worker,
Yes,
lordship.
heard Ms. A. Begum, learned counsel for the petitioner, perused the averments made in the writ petition. The grievance of the petitioner centers, the grievance of the petitioner is pertaining to filling up of a post of Anganwadi worker in the 115 number Joardi Anganwadi Center under the CDPO Paschim Nalbari ICDS project. Full stop. Peruse the averments made in the writ petition, Mr. T.C. Chutia, learned additional senior government advocate Assam appearing for the state has paid for some time to obtain instruction. NOM 8 weeks since Mr. Chutia has appeared and accepted notice for all the respondents, no formal notice, extra copies so as to enable him to obtain instruction and file affidavit. It is made clear that pendency of this writ petition shall not be a bar for the authorities to issue the advertisement for the post in question, if so advised. Yes. Issue advertisement for the post.
My lord, non-payment of the pension of this petitioners, my lord. His husband expired, my lord.
My lord, this is a case covered under Upendas. In the petition itself, at page 70, my lord, they have annexed that order, which they are saying that is in their favor. But if a lordship looks at paragraph 15 at page 17, there lordship learned single judge has
Paragraph 15 at page 17.
lordship
70.
70 lordship.
Yes.
Their lordship learned single judge has reiterated that it is a case covered under Upendas, my lord.
This order is passed in which case?
In a different case, my lord, which the petitioner is relying, but the contention is the same, my lord. It is a covered case under Upendas, unless, my lord, there is a
So we'll dispose it off.
lordship.
Heard Miss W.
L. Wajidam.
L. Wazira, and counsel for the writ petition also heard Mr.
I
Bothakul, and standing counsel PAG Department Assam appearing for the respond numbers 1, 3 and 4 and Mr. P. Nayak, learned additional AG, Government of Assam, bracket finance, bracket close, appearing for the respond number 2. Wisdom. The case of the writ petitioner in a nutshell is that her husband was initially engaged as a work charge khalasi in the establishment of executive engineer, public health engineering division, Hailakandi. Thereafter, his services were regularized. No. Although the services of a large number of similarly situated khalasis were regularized by the government, yet the service of the petitioner was not regularized, although a concerned executive engineer had sent his case for regularization to the higher authorities. After the demise of the petitioner's husband on 29/6/2019, she claimed family pension and accordingly had submitted representations, the last of which being on 21/5/2022. The grievance of the petitioner is that although the families of similarly situated employees are receiving family pension, no such action has been taken on the representation submitted by the petitioner. Hence this writ petition. We stop here for a moment. Upendas is about minimum of pay scale. It has nothing to do with family pension. How do you say it is covered?
Lordship, because it was an appeal by the state government, my lord, against the judgment of the single judge where pension was allowed. Then, my lord, in Upendas, the Honorable Division Bench held that no, they are not entitled. But, my lord, the state made a concession saying that those who have served for more than 10 years, they will be given that minimum pay scale and they will not be removed unless there is a disciplinary.
So how that judgment is applicable to this case?
This is applicable because, my lord, the petitioner is a muster roll worker, and in that judgment, it was categorically held, my lord, that they are not entitled to pension, my lord.
Wacha, you are saying it is covered and the writ petition should be dismissed.
Lordship.
You are agreeable to that?
No, my lord. At this stage, notice may be issue, my lord. This case, my lord.
Mr. I. Botakur, standing counsel for the PHE department submits that after the decision of the division bench rendered in the case of State of Assam versus Upendas, reported in so-and-so, the petitioner would not be entitled to family pension. He, however, seeks some more time to complete his instruction in the matter. NOM 6 weeks, since the respondents are already represented, no formal notice, extra copies.
Publish.
My lord, to recover my risks and hardship allowances, my lord.
Similar orders are there.
Yes, my lord. Your lordship order, my lord, I have annexed, my lord, page 108, my lord, start from. And operative part, my lord, 113, my lord.
You just see the synopsis and Mr. S.K. Mehdi will be there. Similar order and interim stay.
Yes, madam.
Please tell them which one. Notice S.K. Mehdi. You are appearing for all the respondents?
Yes, madam.
Yes.
Must.
Petitioner of your lordship, my lord. Look, he was born and brought up in Guwahati itself. My lord, he was appointed as a CISF constable. Like his services was terminated. My lord, even the all additional certificates, PRC, caste certificate, all from Guwahati itself. Now, what has happened, my lord? After he was appointed.
So he is a native of Assam.
Yes, yes.
What is the proof of that?
Well, because we from 93 onwards, even his grandfather was they are originally from Bihar. That is, there is no denial of the fact. But from 1969 onwards, they are permanently settled in Guwahati. I mean, all his education, including the birth certificate, everything were produced.
You obtain instruction.
My lord, I am receiving instruction. This is the letter from the deputy commissioner, my lord. Kamrup, my lord.
The deputy commissioner issues a certificate, PRC, caste certificate, everything is issued by the deputy commissioner, my lord. Now they say they originally hail from Bihar and he is living in a rented place. That is the ground of rejection.
You file your affidavit, then
Yes,
we'll have to
I'll
proceed
file.
with the matter. Or Mr. R. Dale and Contempt for the writ petition appeals the amendments made in the writ petition. The petitioner is aggrieved due to so his appointment has been cancelled.
Yes, my lord. My lord, there's as per provision, my lord. There's provision, my lord.
We file an
Cancellation of the
affidavit. Lordship will
appointment
see
of
the
the
final order at
petitioner.
page 83, my lord, annexure 28.
It was, my lord, 2024, my lord.
24, my lord, there was a provision for appeal, my lord.
Agreed
We
by,
filed an appeal.
being agreed by the order dated 17/2/2025, by means of which the appointment of the petitioner to the post of Constable GD in the CISF was cancelled. The instant writ petition has been filed. Mr. Day submits that the writ petitioner was born and brought up in Assam, and therefore the ground on which the appointment has been cancelled is wholly untenable in the eyes of law. Mr. S.K. Medhil and its CGC appearing for the respondents has however prayed for some time.
My lord,
Numbers
my lord, 1 to 4.
1 to 4 has prayed for some time to complete his instruction. NOM 6 weeks since Mr. Medhi has accepted notice for respondent numbers 1 to 4 and Mr. J.K. Goswami learned additional 6 senior government advocate Assam for respondent numbers 5 and 6. Service of notice deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copy of the requisite numbers be furnished to the Landed Department Council so as to enable them to obtain instruction and file affidavit.
Only thing, the original appointment or termination order is 1/11/24, my lord, because there was a termination order we went on appeal.
1/11/24.
1/24.
Date of the order make it 1/11/2024.
My lord, their affidavit also required, my lord.
They will file.
But 37 years service, my lord, without regulation, my lord. There was a move, my lord. All papers are in favor of the petitioner.
Notice has to go here also.
Notice has to go.
Heard Mr. H. Das Nanak counsel for the petitioner peruse the statements made in the petition. The petitioner is aggrieved due to non-regularization of his service after rendering
27 years.
After 37 years
Yes, 37.
of engagement as master role worker under the establishment of executive engineer, Karimganj division, bracket Sribhumi of the water is of the irrigation.
Irrigation.
Department. Mr. N. Upadhyay, Standing Council Irrigation Department, prays for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 6 weeks since Mr. Upadhyay has appeared and accepted notice for
1, 2, 3, 4 Lords.
1 to 4. Miss A. Talukdar, learned G. Assam for respondent number 5, and Mr. D. Bhattacharya, learned Standing Council for AG A&E Assam, bracket close for respondent number 6, service of notice is deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copy of the writ petition requisite in numbers be furnished to the learned department council so as to enable them to obtain instruction and file affidavit.
I like it.
Yes.
It is a lordship here to give out to the petitioner for non-consideration of the representation for release of the 75% of the subsistence allowance to the petitioner, your lordship. Despite the lapse of more than 1.
We'll have it on Friday. You please obtain.
My lord, 10 days time may be given because my lordship, I am submitting before lordship page 23.
All right, 14th, you obtain instruction.
14 years.
Yes.
Our lordship will direct the registry to list the 1786/2024 along with this matter. Because in this matter, stay order is there till returnable date in May. So he said
By the
already.
order, your lordship,
No,
by
no,
this
like a
order-
similar case in vulnerable cases, heinous crime, my lord. Another case, stay order of Department of Proceeding was stayed at the stage where the department inquiry was completed. Second show cause notice was to be given for imposing penalty. At that moment, Department of Proceeding was
Where
stayed.
is the order? Let us see.
This one,
I have
1786 should be listed along with this matter.
Page 23 is the order.
23 matter.
My lord, as the both the allegation of this FIR, the criminal case and the department proceeding are based on same set of fact, your lordship, allegation. That is honorable court state of other proceeding of this department proceeding.
Another petitioner is also there, my lord. Same order was passed, if I remember correctly.
Here only I am paying for non.
Yeah, no, I will obtain instructions, but
All right.
this matter may be
Mr. L.
listed.
Mohan, learned counsel for the writ petitioner, also heard Mr. T.C. Chutia, learned additional senior government advocate Assam appearing for the state. The primary grievance of the petitioner is pertaining to non-payment of the enhanced amount of subsistence allowance at 75%. At the rate of 75%. Stop. Mr. Chutia seeks 10 days time to obtain instruction. He, however, submits that this writ petition be listed again along with WPC number 1786 of 2024, wherein an interim order has been passed suspending further proceedings in the suspending the departmental proceeding drawn against the petitioner. In view of the submissions made at the bar, this writ petition is directed to be posted for motion again on 14/5/2025 along with WPC so as to enable Mr. Chutia to obtain instruction. Extra copies of the writ petition, 2 extra copies of the writ petition be furnished to Mr. Chutia within 2 days from today. Yes,
Obliged, my lord. 14 May, my lord.
14 May.
Wait, your lordship. Lordship had passed an order on 4th of last month, my lord, at page number 76.
Page number?
76, my lord. Regarding condonation of the upper age limit.
Yes.
Now, my lord, they have passed a speaking order on 38th of last month, saying that my application has been rejected on the ground that number last para number 8, my lord, at page 74, it's on number 84, para 8. saying that there is no provision for relaxation of the petitioner, my lord.
So this is under challenge.
Yeah, that's my lord.
Yes. Yes.
So, my lord, this stand cannot stand, my lord. My lord, this stand has been taken against their own rule. Their rule says at page 67. Since their and lordship has also observed in the last order that there is a rule.
Page
67, my lord. Regarding, my lord, relaxation of the rule, my lord. But this is their own rule, my lord. Now they are saying there is no provision for relaxation. This is a rule of 2024.
Yes, who is appearing? Why do you say there is no provision?
Lordship,
84, page 84.
page 61, regarding age lordship, in page 61, clause 7, a candidate for direct recruitment to the service shall be may
Sorry, page 61,
section 7, clause 7.
page 61, which?
7.
7.
A candidate for direct recruitment to the service shall be maximum 21 years and maximum 13 years as notified by the government from time to time on the 1st January of the year of advertisement, with relaxation in case of candidates belonging to special categories like scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and any other category as laid down by government from time to time. It is very clear, lordship, regarding age part, lordship. And here it is what he is referring the page, the 67 page, 25. Operation of this rule causes undue hardship to any particular case. Here, lordship, there is a undue hardship to any particular case. In it may dispense with relax the requirement of that rules or action subject to the suspension. It may
All right. So, but why do you say there is no provision? See, what is happening is two things. What recruitment is this?
But to the post of the fishery officer.
So first of all, we'll ask one post to be kept vacant.
Lordship.
And secondly, subject to filing your affidavit, if there is no proper explanation, there will be a contempt against your clients. Because the court says there is a provision to relax. You say there is no provision to relax.
That
So
was
this is a clear case of contempt.
Lordship.
So see what you are inviting for yourself.
My lord. Case of
Lordship, in that case, lordship, let me give 1 day time, lordship. I will take instruction, lordship, proper instruction. Before passing, already he is there, lordship.
What is the stage of the recruitment?
Already done.
But
Already
over,
over. Already over.
Over, my lord.
Already over.
My lord.
Then what can be done? All right.
Date has been over, my lord, for filling up the
I heard
document.
Mr. SP and counsel for the writ petitioner peruse the impugned order dated 34/2025. Mr. Das submits that the ground on which the prayer for relaxation of age of the petitioner was rejected is not only contrary to rules, but is also in violation of the observation made by this court in WPC number
1696.
a violation of the order dated. Where is it? Where is the order?
76.
Which page is the order of the court?
76, my lord.
84 is the order passed by us.
No, court order.
76, my lord.
Order dated 4/4/2025, passed by this court in WPC number 1696 of 2025. Responding to the above, Mr. Sharma, Leonard Standing Counsel for the Fishery Department, seeks posting of this matter again on 6/5/2025 for motion so as to enable him to obtain preliminary instruction. Mr. T.J. Mohanto, Leonard Senior Counsel, assisted by Ms. P. Sharma. Leonard Counsel is present for
Respondent number, my lord. 6, man.
respondent number 6. Ms. S. Barua, Leonard G. Assam has appeared for the respondent members. Respond number 5. On the request of Mr. Sharma, let this writ petition be posted for motion again on 6/5/2025. 2 extra copies of the writ petition be furnished to Mr. Sharma.
Some protection, my lord.
What protection? Let him come on. Let him come with the exam.
But till then they will do nothing, my lord. They will not proceed, my lord.
2-3 days they can't proceed.
My lord.
They proceed with it. None appears with the petitioner. Even on the second call, his art they will announce this is present for the respondents. Petitioners, since the petitioner's counsel is absent today, this matter stands passed over for the day.
This matter, in a nutshell, my case is that I was appointed, selected and appointed as Anganwadi worker in a concerned Anganwadi center. This, my case was disputed by the respondent number 6 that I am not within the resident of the within the operational jurisdiction of the center. That is the case. Regarding that, the respondent approached the Honorable This High Court by way of a writ petition challenging my appointment. The Honorable High Court in the year 2014 directed the respondent authority to take necessary step regarding the say action of the authority, stating internally that the subdivision level committee should be framed. Accordingly, the authority concerned in the year 2014 only, the order was in the year 2009. The respondent authority, that is the director, in the year 2014 sent a letter to construct the to frame the subdivision level committee. Accordingly, they framed, and in the year 2015, 14, the inquiry committee found that I am not a resident of that area. I have challenged that inquiry report along with the subsequent letter of termination issued by the director by way of this petition. The respondent authority filed the affidavit in opposition, and I also filed the reply. And my contention is that the Honorable High Court's order was not followed by the respondent authority regarding the formation of subdivision level committee. And my affidavit in the affidavit 84
Who is
page,
appearing for respond number 6?
this M. Sorenia, learned advocate M. Sorenia. And my
So his presence will be required. You want to dismiss
Required, but because respond number 6 belongs to ST company, ST community, and this area is 100% this area person, ST community person. That as per regulation, as per notification of Social Welfare Department ballot, if it is more than 40% in the same community, that person should be appointed. And there's a petitioner is not at that area.
No, I'm not of that area. I have annexed the relevant
Let
documents
us
regarding.
give
Let him come, my lord.
one chance. Heard Mr. N.M. Hazarikan and counsel for the writ petitioner, also heard Mr. T.C. Chutia, learned additional senior government advocate Assam appearing for the official respondent. None has appeared for the respondent number 6, although the name of the counsel is duly reflected in the cause list. Be that as it may, for ends of justice and in order to give one last opportunity to the respondent number 6, one more opportunity to respondent number 6 to appear in the matter. Registry will list this case again after 3 weeks for admission.
Oblige.
Oblige.
I'm appearing for a CKSB lordship. Sharma Barua, he is unwell lordship.
None appears for the writ petitioner. It is submitted that the learned CGC appearing in this case is also unwell and therefore has not been able to come to court. In view of the above, let this matter be listed again after 3 weeks.
May I please your lordship, matter may be pass over for time being lordship.
Why?
Time being lordship.
Why pass over?
My senior is legs on another court lordship.
What is the matter? Let's see. What is the case about?
Lordship. I'm not go through. I'm not go through with the facts and circumstances.
You are appearing for whom?
Lordship, Miss Gain, Again, Lordship.
Yes. What is the case about? You also don't know.
For the time being, Lordship.
All right, time being, yes. Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship? So in this matter, we have challenged a dismissal order dated 31/7/2018, Lordship. The petitioner was working as a
What is the page number?
page 36, Lordship.
Page
Page
36.
33 and 34, Lordship.
So the allegation is the petitioner is a foreign national.
Yes, Lordship. Thereafter, the Honorable Court has directed to register before the foreigners registration office, Lordship. We have annexed the orders of the Honorable High Court, Lordship. Now thereafter, we have registered accordingly. Now we have got every right, Lordship, except my voting rights, Lordship.
So now you have registered
Yes,
yourself as a
Lordship.
foreign
Every
national.
foreigners
When did you register?
The page 20 is the order of the Honorable High Court, Lordship.
Page 20.
Yes, Lordship.
Where is the order of the tribunal, foreigners tribunal?
Page 16, Lordship.
Page
16. Page 18 is the relevant part, Lordship.
Ms. Bora, can you find out Mr. Jitin Payang or Mr. Arjun Kalita? Call him. You wait for some time.
Lordship.
What kind of order is this?
Oblate.
Just hold on.
But in this case, petitioner got his relief.
My lord, may it please your lordship. Lordship, kindly pass over the matter for the time being, lordship.
Yes, already promoted by Lord 10/122. Thereafter retired also.
My lord. Otherwise, my lord, this matter is not, nothing survived in this case, my lord. Because
My
he has
lord,
already retired in this matter, my lord, if I may.
You
My
want
lord,
a passover? Why?
Lordship,
Why you want a passover?
just for the time being, lordship.
Why?
My senior is on his way, lordship.
Who is your senior?
KK Mohandas, sir.
He is on his way from where?
Lordship, he got stuck in Chanmari, lordship, because of the pipe.
Acha.
burst.
my lord,
He's
it
now
can be
coming
taken
to
on
court.
some other day, my lord.
When will it be convenient for him? Around 5, 5:30, 6?
No, lordship, just for,
We'll wait for 10 minutes and then pass the order.
My lord.
Obliged, your lordship.
Please, your lordship. So the petitioner before lordship is a mentally challenged daughter of a retired.
Next,
district
please, your lordship. Lordship, before my learned friend start, lordship. An additional affidavit has been filed, lordship. We need to file affidavit in opposition there to the additional, lordship.
Who are you?
I am the respondent number 7, lordship.
Additional affidavit filed when?
My lord, ask me.
Long ago, lordship.
When?
Well, it's filed long time back. Thrice.
Then why did you not file it earlier?
Lordship, because we have to collect some document and old age lady, lordship. Some
We'll have this matter on Thursday next as a fixed
Mal-
item. You want to file affidavit, you
Lordship
file.
will.
Otherwise,
Mal-
heard Mr.
Obliged.
Abdul and counsel for the petitioner peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. Mr. Your name, please?
I am R. Islam.
Mr. R. Islam, learned counsel for the respondent number 7 submits that some time is required to file rejoinder to the additional affidavit filed by the writ petitioner. However, this court has noticed that the additional affidavit was filed way back
19/6/2023.
on 19/6/2023. Therefore, it is not understood as to why no rejoinder could be filed till today. Be that as it may, on the request of Mr. Islam, time is granted till 6th of May 2025.
Lordship, because of election, lordship, I have to go my native place on 7th, lordship.
6th of May 2025 to file affidavit, failing which the matter will be taken up for disposal based on the materials available on record on the next date fixed. List again on 8/5/2025. Mr. S.K. Medhi, learned CGC.
For AG, madam.
Acha?
Accountant general.
Acha, who are the respondents, counsel? Ms. R. Bora, learned standing counsel, Agriculture Department, Assam, is present for respondent numbers 1, 2, and 4. 1, 4, and 5. Mr. P. Nayak, learned additional AG Assam for respondent numbers 2 and 6, and Mr. S.K. Medhi, learned SC, learned SC, Office of AG A&E Assam for respondent number 3. List the matter accordingly.
Lordship, on 13, is it possible? Lordship, on 7th, I have to go my native place for election.
Okay.
7.
Not 13, then
Lordship.
give it on 15th.
15.
Public.
Affidavit to file on or before
Will file, lordship.
13th of May.
Lordship, here the petitioners will appear in the examination. The acknowledgement has been issued by the BSF to fill up the 2,788 posts all over in India in respect of the various state of the country, my lord. And the petitioners has applied for the post constable trades, all trades, my lord. And accordingly, what happened, my lord, the selection process was constituted in 3 phases, my lord. First phase contains physical standard test, physical efficiency test, documentation test, and trade test. And second phase is the written test, and the third phase is the medical examination test. The petitioners has completed all the 3 tests, 3 phases, and thereafter, my lord, the department, the BSF has recommended their name and sent the demand to the district authority for residential verification, my lord. And that verification has been sent only on 22nd May of 2023, and subsequently, my lord, on the next 9th May of 23, my lord, the result has been pronounced, my lord. But our name has not been considered in the final merit list since only 2 grounds, my lord. One grounds is that our cutoff mark in written test is below than the our marks below the cutoff marks, and secondly, my lord, the residential proof has not been provided by the district authority. Only 2 grounds, my lord, our selection has not been considered. And thereafter, my lord, what happened? Similarly situated, another 7 person has been engaged in the another department, that is intelligence bureau. But we are the eligible person. We have completed all the phases of the
Your marks is below the cutoff mark.
Of the written test. But after that, my lord, we have been asked to appear in the medical test. And then, my lord, our residential proof has been asked.
That doesn't give a right. If your mark is below the cutoff mark, then how can you be appointed?
Now I am not for the BSF. My lord, what happened, my lord? Similarly situated another 7 person. Their mark also below the cutoff mark. They were not.
What is 7 person?
That 7 person has not been selected in BSF. They have been engaged, absorbed in the another department. under the home, under
But
the.
we don't know what is the facts of those 7%. Have you filed affidavit
Yes, they have filed affidavit. We have filed a reply.
regarding the 7%?
7%. Our case is that, my lord, we are, since we are similar to that 7%, our name.
Where are the materials for the
Oh,
court?
that is Annexer 11 series. Some of the intelligent.
Mr. Borua, please try to understand.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'll dismiss the writ petition today itself. You're banking your case only on those 7%. Correct?
Yes.
Saying that they also did not get the cutoff mark but were appointed in another department. Where are the facts, materials for the court to accept your plea? You're mere saying you will not do. Where is the fact? How much did they score? Then the fact that they were below the cutoff mark, then they were appointed in this. Where are the statements and averments?
My lord, they have made the statement in their affidavit, my lord, where their name has been sent to the department. Out of 5 petitioners, my lord, three petitioners' name has also been sent to that department for consideration. We have not been consideration, but simultaneously, my lord, some other persons has been absorbed in the another departments also. Therefore, my simple submission before your lordship is that, my lord, at this stage, my lordship, already, my lord, that selection process is over. Assam quota has completed. Only likewise, my lord, we have completed the entire selection process, entire phases successfully. And therefore, my lord, if it is possible, my lord, our name may be considered in the another department on as likewise the another 7%, my lord.
Lordship, they secured marks less than the cutoff marks, Lordship, the last selected candidates cutoff marks, Lordship, and therefore they could not be selected. And thereafter, the Intelligence Bureau has asked the BSF, Lordship, those qualified candidates who could not be selected due to cutoff marks, Lordship, their names may be served to the IB, Lordship. They will for the post of constable, cook, barber, and washerman. And accordingly,
Why don't you
Lordship,
consider the petitioners?
Lordship, petitioner's name were also Lordship placed to the IB, Lordship, for consideration. It was petitioner number 2, 3, and 5. These are for the posts of constable, cook. 1 and 4 could not be, Lordship, because they were for cobbler, Lordship. The post cobbler post was not there. Their names were forwarded, Lordship, but they were not selected even by the IB, Lordship.
What can be done, Mr.
Yes, that's why, my lord, my case is that, my lord, if there is another department also asked.
Which another department?
Another department, my lord, they, according to my instruction, my lord, they have said that some Ministry of the Union of India, my lord, they have asked.
These are nothing case. We'll have it. You obtain instruction whether any other department they can be accommodated in any other department. Mr. D. Boro.
It is of 2021-22.
You get the instruction and we'll close it. You don't have a case, Mr. Boro.
Yes, sir.
You just get some breathing space.
They are coming very late.
Complete your formalities with the client. Otherwise, I would have closed it today itself.
Yes, sir.
See, we understand what is the reality. Mr. D. Boro and counsel for the writ petitioner. In view of the submission made by Mr. Borua that despite not being able to meet the cutoff mark, similarly situated candidates such as the petitioners herein have been accommodated in other departments such as IB and
Intelligence Bureau under the Ministry of
Intelligence Bureau and which are the other department such as the
ITBPF, my lord. SSB, ITBPF.
Comma SSB, comma ITBP. Ms. R. Devi, learned CGC, is granted 4 weeks time to respond to the said submission of the petitioner's counsel by obtaining instruction. Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, is present on behalf of the state respondents. Let the matter be listed again after 4 weeks.
Oblige, your
Lordship.
We need some more time to file reply, Your Lordship.
On the prayer of Mr. L. Mohan, learned counsel for the writ petitioner, this matter stands adjourned for 4 weeks so as to enable him to file rejoinder Rejoinder affidavit. Mr. C. Sharma, learned counsel is present for the respond numbers
Lordship, Water Resource Department.
for the Water Resources Department.
I'm seeking 2 weeks time to file my affidavit. If I receive the parawise comments.
Chief, on.
Your Lordships, I appear for the petitioner. I'm so sorry, I'm appearing through VC, Your Lordships. July, Your Lordship, last year, July notices were issued in this matter. Until date, they have failed to file their reply.
Yes, you are appearing for whom, Mr. Sharma?
For respondent number 2 and 3, All India Limited. So their
No.
case, I want to file my affidavit in opposition, Lordship.
This is a 2024. You
24,
file it within 2 weeks.
2 weeks, that's what I'm asking for, Lordship, 2 weeks time.
Yes. We'll fix a date after
Lordship.
2 weeks.
Please, Your Lordship, that would be grateful. Your Lordship, fix a date because I have to come from Delhi, Your Lordship.
Council has addressed this court through RVC. Mr. A. Sharma, learned counsel for the respond numbers 2 and 3, has prayed for further 2 weeks time for filing affidavit. In view of the submission made by the petitioner's counsel, time is granted to the respond numbers 2 and 3 to file affidavit on or before 21st of May 2025.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Let this matter be listed again on 26th of May 2025 as a fixed item by tagging the affidavit, if any, filed by the respond numbers 2 and 3.
Much obliged.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Much obliged.
May I please, ma'am? In this case, I'm praying for 2 weeks time to file affidavit, Lordship. We have not yet received it.
Affidavit on behalf of?
Respondent number 2. So, respondent number.
What is this matter about?
Well, it's against the dismissal from service.
This is all against?
Well, against the dismissal from service, and primarily two ground. That the I have been removed from service by an authority which is lower than the appointing authority. And secondly, at no point of time I was ever allowed to participate in the proceedings in violation of Rule 9. These are the two grounds. Deputy Commissioner has filed an affidavit. He doesn't deny specifically on all those.
Who is respond number 2 here?
2 and
Commission.
1, 2 and 3, Lordship, Revenue Department, Lordship. And respondent number 3 has passed the impugn order, Lordship.
So you did not allow him to participate in the
Lordship,
inquiry
I have to
proceeding?
take instruction because.
No, but this is dismissal from service.
Lordship, seriously. Lordship, 2 weeks, Lordship, within 2 weeks I'll file.
He was allowed, Lordship. Allowed to participate in.
Heard Mr. P. Sequel and senior counsel listed by Mr. R. Bordole, P. Bordole, learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioner. Also heard Mr. S. Datta, learned standing counsel, Revenue Department, Assam, appearing for the respond numbers
1, 2 and 3.
1, 2 and 3, who prays for further 2 weeks time to obtain instruction and file affidavit. Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned additional senior government advocate, Assam, some appearing for the respond numbers 4, 5 and 6, submits that counter affidavit on behalf of the respond number 4 has already been filed. Since it is a case of dismissal from service, there is visible urgency in the matter. In view of the above, the Mr. Datta, learned SC Revenue is granted time till 23rd of May 2025 to file affidavit, failing which the matter will proceed without the counter affidavit from the respond numbers 1, 2 and 3. Register to list this matter again on 29/5/2025 as a fixed item. By taking the affidavit, is any filed by the respond numbers 1 to 3.
On that day, they will also produce the record because from the counter affidavit, there's absolutely nothing that I have been.
On the next date fix, the learned departmental counsel to also produce the relevant records.
In this case, Your Lordship, today I have received the copy of the affidavit. So I may be allowed to.
Affidavit filed by?
Respondent number 4.
All right, Mr.
A.M. Khan.
A.M. Khan, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that a copy of the counter affidavit filed by the respondent number 4 has been served upon him only this morning, and therefore, how much time?
2 weeks time.
2 weeks time be granted for obtaining instruction and filing rejoinder. Ms.
D. Bora.
Ms. D. Bora, learned standing counsel, Health Department, Assam. And Mr. S.K. Medil, understanding counsel for the office of AG Assam, and or Agot Dibo, Mr. P. Nayak Lanet, additional AG Assam for the finance department, and Mr. S.K. Medil Lanet, standing counsel for office of AG Assam are also present. In view of the request made by the petitioner's counsel, this matter stands adjourned for 3 weeks so as to enable him to file.
We have no role, man.
Interim order is there, your lordship, that may.
Interim order passed earlier to continue.
Infrastructure was done.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, Mr. J. Patwari is appearing before this court.
Mr.
J. Patwari, Jyotima Patwari.
Petitioner has already been nominated to the ISS. He was apprehended earlier due to some censure in the Department of Proceedings. He would not be. But now he has been.
So where is Mr. Patwari?
Lordship, he is before another court in court number 4.
Call him. We'll call him after
Much
5 to noon. This matter has become infectious, yes.
May I please, your lordship? My lord, I'm praying for 1 more week to bring the affidavit.
Mr. D.S. Dekal, Learned Counsel is present on behalf of the lead petitioner on the request of Mr. I. Botakul, Learned Standing Counsel for the Forest Department, Government of Assam. This matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks so as to enable him to obtain instruction and file affidavit.
Your lordship, may I submit, your lordship? There's one predicament, your lordship. The petitioner is retiring in the month of July, your lordship. So
Month of
July, your lordship. So I pray a date may be fixed, your lordship.
Considering the fact that the writ petitioner is due for retirement in the month of July 2025, this matter be listed as a fixed item again on 28/5/2000.
Much obliged, your lordship.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes.
Here, the penalty order has been challenged. The disciplinary proceeding was there and subsequently penalty was imposed, that has been challenged.
May I please, your lordship?
Reduction of 1 stage of pay
Yes, lordship.
for 1 year.
1 year, but he will not get the increment.
So the matter is ready as regards pleadings.
Pleadings, my lord.
Pleadings complete.
Complete, my lord.
We'll fix it for hearing.
Yes,
my
lordship,
lord.
short date
Yes.
will be given with this may be given. The short.
Very short, July.
Yes.
Yes. Heard Mr. Mr. S.N. Tamuli, Learned Counsel for the writ petitioner. Also heard Miss A. Gayan, Learned CGC appearing for the respondents. In this writ petition, the order imposing the penalty of reduction of 1 stage of pay upon the petitioner in pay level 3 for a period of 1 year has been put under challenge. It is submitted at the bar that the pleadings are complete and the matter can be taken up for final disposal. Considering the nature of controversy involved in this writ petition, the matter would require detailed hearing. As such, admit the writ petition since the respondents are already represented. No further notice is called for in this case. Register to list this case for final hearing on a non-miscellaneous day in the 4th week of July 2025.
Submit.
Yes, have you seen this matter?
Yes, Lordship, I have seen Lordship.
What kind of order is this?
Lordship, I need to take instruction from SP Border Dibrugarh, Lordship, regarding his registration, Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Bora, what is this order? How can you register? You means your client. Where is the question of registration with the Foreigners Authority? Where is the finding that he is a foreigner of 1966 to 71 stream?
Lordship, at page 21, the Honorable High Court had at second paragraph, that being the position, they have rejected the prayer but allowed the registration. Honorable High Court has allowed the registration.
All right, you figure out, Mr. Sharma, what is to be done. You have a copy of the writ petition.
I need lordship.
Okay,
don't
Mr.
have-
Bora, can you give him a copy?
Yes,
We have to take the correct course of action. Otherwise,
Yes.
it is not. Heard Mr. D.P. Bora, Learned Counsel for the B.P. Bora, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. There was the statements made in the writ petition. Ms. M.D. Bora, Learned Standing Counsel for Transport Department, that is respond number 1, and Mr. C. Sharma, Learned Standing Counsel ASTC is present. Tell the name only of the standing counsel. Okay. We are not recording it. Mr. RM Das, Learned Standing Counsel ASTC is present for the respond numbers. So and so and so and so. Having regard to the nature of controversy involved in this writ petition, we are of the view that Mr. G. Sharma, Learned Standing Counsel FT Department Assam, should be heard before any final order is passed in this case. One copy of the writ petition be furnished to Mr. G. Sharma. Registry to list this case again after 4 weeks by reflecting the name of Mr. G. Sharma, Learned SCFT Assam in the cause list.
I have already.
Lordship, SC transport may be also reflected in the cause list. My name is not.
All Learned Standing Counsel.
He was serving under the transport department.
ASTC, under ASTC.
Is not having done, because subsequently what happened here, but the crucial point of law is whether at the time of advertisement, the particular post which is reserved for a particular reserved category should be specified or not.
So, Mr. Mahato, what is the relief your client is
Relief
seeking?
I am seeking is that if your lordship holds that the action of not declaring me or not making a selection against that particular post and keeping it reserved, showing it as a reserve for the ST and subsequently putting it as a vacancy, backlog vacancy is not proper, illegal. And more particularly, this is a single cadre post.
What is the name of the post?
Name of the post is here Technical Officer Grade 2. Technical Officer Grade 2. Lordship will kindly come to the advertisement first. At Annexa 1, page 36, that was the first advertisement made, then it was subsequently modified so far as the qualification was concerned. Department of Design in the middle, my lord. Department of Design 3 post, unreserved 2, ST1, simply this much. And essential qualification they have shown. Here it is important, BE, BTech, MSc in a relevant subject, preferably one
because he is not accepting. And obviously no relief can be granted here. What to do?
A little hearing, my lord,
Hearing board.
will be
And
required.
Mr. K.K. hai? Yes. Mr. K.K. Mantalan, senior counsel for the writ petitioner, also heard Mr.
19 meter.
A.B. Day,
AB.
learned standing counsel IIT Guwahati,
Guwahati.
appearing for respondent
That's
number
one number 1 to 4.
1 to 4.
One.
Mr. H. Das, learned counsel, present on behalf of respondent numbers 5 and 6. Although the writ petitioner herein has retired on attaining the age of superannuation with effect from
Effect
22,
from
February 22.
February
February
2022.
28, February 2022, my lord. I have that.
February 2022. Yet, in view of the submission made by learned senior counsel that the relief paid for in the writ petition can still be granted to his client, this writ petition is hereby admitted to formal hearing. Since the respondents are already represented, no further notice is required to be issued in this case. The registry to list this writ petition in usual for hearing in usual course.
My,
Yes.
my lord, justice indulgence, my lord, if I may. My lord, there isn't the grievance which has been projected apart from this issue of whether he was the ST candidate was properly done or advertisement, mistaken advertisement. One more grievance which has been projected is this, that selection committee was not properly constituted. My lord, if my lord wants to see that, I have a pinpointed law on that, my lord.
What is the problem that the matter is heard finally?
My lord, no problem. My lord,
Is there is no
no, my lord, no problem.
my
lord,
it comes
my lord.
Yes. Let Mr. Mahanta be also happy.
My lord, please.
Or his client rather.
My lord.
Because
My lord,
my learned friend, junior friend wanted to place that point. You will have all opportunities.
All
My lord,
opportunities, yes.
During hearing. That's all. Yes.
You make a note and press it.
Yes.
Press it in 2030 when the matter is listed.
And if I get something, let me have it done out.
Yes. Who knows? Anything is possible.
Deeply obliged.
Obliged.
Maybe. Of additional secretary. So I think my lord, that is not a hamper, I think, for nomination.
No, your thoughts are most welcome, but he wants IAS, not your thoughts.
Lordship
What do you say
decided
on that?
because his one incubate was stopped, that has been modified to censure minor punishment. He says that at least having a minor punishment also, it is not possible to recommend for IAS.
What is yours?
Well, my stand is, my lord, I have seen my affidavit. Paragraph, our affidavit, paragraph 17 said only, 17.
Yes.
My lord, paragraph 90 to writ petition, the deponent begs to denies the same. And in this connection, the deponent further begs to state that name of the petitioner has not been left out from the civil list published in November 2024. As per record, his name has been appeared in CL number 78. It is pertinent to mention herein that zone of consideration for nomination to IS from SES is prepared on the basis of seniority on 1st January of the particular select list. For select list 2022-23, some officers of DR 93 batch have been included in the
Let us get an instruction next week whether petitioner is in the zone of consideration for being
I have
nominated.
replied to that also. They can take into.
Heard Mr. J. Patwal and counsel for the petitioner taking note of the submission made by Mr. Chutia that despite the censure operating against the petitioner, he can still be nominated as nominated to the IS cadre. This writ petition is directed to be listed again on 15th of May 2025, so as to enable Mr. Chutia to obtain written instruction and appraise this court as to whether there is any move to nominate the writ petitioner in the highest cadre, and also if he is in the zone of consideration among the list of officers eligible on the 1st of January 2025. List accordingly. Yes.
Lodgement order is there. Take press step that was not taken.
None appears for the writ petitioner on call. Ms. B. Sharma, Lanet CGC, is present for the respondent numbers 1 to 4. It appears that despite repeated directions stroke opportunities granted by the court, the petitioner has failed to take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 5. What is the relief prayed for in this case?
In fact, she has challenged the promotion of respondent number 5, but he may not be a necessary party because the case is that uncommunicated SCR, etc. are the main points.
Although the promotion of the respondent number 5 has been put under challenge, be that as it may, for ends of justice, one last chance is granted to the writ petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon respondent number 5, failing which consequential orders will be passed. List this case after 6 weeks. List this case again after 6 weeks.
Maybe Lordship. Lordship, the petitioner was discharged from the service on the ground of having 4 rating entry in his service career, my lord. In this case, my lord, affidavit in reply is not necessary because the matter has already been decided by the Honorable Apex Court, my lord. So today I am praying that matter may be listed in admission column and short date may be given so matter can be disposed of.
Yes, I'll go through that judgment.
I have already sent over the judgment.
Yes,
Mr. V. Kumar and counsel for the writ petitioner has appeared and submits that since the issue involved in this writ petition is covered by a decision of the Supreme Court, no rejoinder affidavit would be necessary in this case. He submits that this writ petition be listed listed after 3 weeks for admission so as to facilitate expeditious disposal of the same. Ms. A. Gayan and CGC appearing for the respondents has agreed to the said proposition. In view of the above, let this writ petition be listed for admission hearing in the 4th week of, on a non-miscellaneous day in the 4th week of May 2025.
Master.
Deep Lordship.
Six and 48.
46 to 48 or 40? None appears for the petitioner in item 46 and 48 when the matter is called up before this court. Mrs. Burwal and G.S. is present for this state. Since the petitioner's counsel are absent today, these matters stand adjourned for 6 weeks. List accordingly.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, I may be granted 1 week time to file my affidavit in reply, Your Lordship.
That may be fixed. Learned counsel for the writ petitioner prays for and is granted 2 weeks time to file affidavit in reply. Mr. P. Dekar, learned counsel is present for the respondent numbers 1, 2, and 3. And Ms. R.B., Ms. M.D. Bora, learned standing counsel, Corporation Department, Assam has appeared for respondent numbers 6 and 7. Let the matter be listed accordingly.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
Yes, you wanted to update this case. Hello? You wanted to update this matter. Why? Huh?
Yes.
The matter relates to non-payment of salary and also placing of the services to a private contractor. And the petitioners were appointed by the director, appointed as daily wage. At the wages rate of rupees 33. And last more than 10 to 11 months, they are not getting salary. Further, my lord, they are going to be placed. Their services are going to be placed at the disposal of a private contractor. They are government servant, but they are going to be placed.
So today, why it has been listed?
My lord,
Today, why this matter has been listed?
Lordship,
for
actually, in the
matter because for the interim order also considered today, my lord. Interim order is necessary because if the services are placed at the disposal of the private contractor, they lose the benefit of government service, and their matter will be infectious.
Lordship, its matter is listed today for the cause title. Actually, they have not in the writ petition, they have not filed the cause title. Additionally, they filed the cause title here, Lordship. We will file our affidavit within 2 weeks, Lordship.
Lord, on last day also, my lord, I handed over a copy, and they wanted time only for 2 or 3 days. But yet, if the matter is delayed, my lord, then the petitioner is suffer. Entire matter of the case will be infectious if they are placed at the disposal of the private contractor.
No, there is an order of 30/10/2024. There is no question of cost title. It was fixed for interim relief today.
Also, we will file our affidavit within 10 days.
You file it, but I'm passing interim order today. You were given chance, you did not obtain instruction. Heard Mr. C. Dekalani, counsel for the writ petitioners. Also heard Ms. M. Kotoki, learned standing
2, 3, 4, and 5.
Kotoki, learned standing counsel for the agriculture department, appearing for response numbers 2 to 5, who prays for further 3 weeks time to file affidavit. Ms. A. Talukdar, learned G. Assam has appeared on behalf of the response number 1. Full stop. Mr. Deka, on the other hand, submits that since there is a genuine apprehension on the part of the petitioners that in the name of outsourcing the departmental employees, the service of the petitioners will be placed under a private contractor. And considering the fact that this matter has been fixed today for consideration of interim order, this court may issue an ad interim order of protection for the writ petitioners herein. Full stop. It is correct that the matter was fixed today for consideration of interim order by granting time to the learned departmental counsel to obtain instruction. However, despite lapse of 6 months from the date on which the order dated 30/10/2024 was passed, no instruction has been placed that could be obtained by the learned counsel for the response numbers 2 and 5. Therefore, while granting time to the learned departmental counsel to obtain instruction and file affidavit, it is hereby provided that the status of the petitioners shall not be altered till the next date fixed if they are still discharging their services as casual employees under the response number.
Respondent number 5, Lordship.
One to 7.
Under the response numbers, they are working under which respondent?
Director.
Under the response number
2.
4. Nobody has a petition, response number 4. Let this writ petition be listed again on the 16th of June 2025 so as to enable the respondents to file affidavit.
Lordship, I'm appearing for animal husbandry and veterinary department.
Animal has been, not agreed. Animal has been and veterinary.
Obliged.
Yes.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, in this matter, Lordship, petitioners have filed one criminal revision petition
and for taking Zimma of 2 trucks. While this honorable court have passed a judgment on 27/3/2019 at page number 10, Lordship, where the partition 12, where it was ordered to furnish 3.5 lakhs of per truck for bank security, Lordship. It was submitted and I got both the trucks were in my possession right now, Lordship. But however, now the Lordship 5 years have passed, Lordship. No further proceeding has been, no search. As per my information, no search has also been submitted, Lordship. Now I'm facing seriously financial crisis, Lordship. So I'm praying for relaxation of this 3.5 lakhs per total 7 lakhs amount, Lordship. That is my prayer, Lordship. I'm facing really financial crisis, Lordship. That is my prayer. নহয় হেৰি আছিল ষ্টিলিং আছিল 411 আছিলে.
So you obtain instruction and file your response. Heard Mr.
A Menon, Lordship.
A Menon.
Mena, M-E-N.
Mena, learned counsel appearing for the applicant. Peruse the statements made in the petition. Mr. B. Sharma, learned APP, Assam, appearing for the opposite parties, prays for 3 weeks' time to obtain instruction. A prayer allowed. Register to list the matter again after 3 weeks. In the meantime, Mr. You are appearing as APP, is it?
My lord, APP, man.
In the meantime, Mr. B. Sharma, who also obtained instruction as to the status of the proceeding pending before the court of
So I have the previous case number only, Lordship.
status of the proceeding registered on the basis of Changsari PS case number 17/2019 and appraised this court, involving the 2 trucks of the petitioner, and inform this court. List the matter accordingly. Yes.
Lordship.
Yes. What is this IA for?
Substitution.
So none appears for the applicant when the matter is called up. Mr.
D. Das on behalf of B. Sharma, standing counsel AGM.
Whose name should I record? B. Sharma. He never comes. He always sends you.
He is indisposed, Lord. He's not well.
Mr. D. Das,
D. Das.
counsel has appeared for the standing counsel for respond numbers
3 and 10.
3 and
10.
10. Namely Mr. B. Sharma, Ms. N. Bora, learned SC, PNRD Department, Assam.
For respondent number 1, 5 and
For respondent numbers 1, 5 and 8, and Mr. P. Nayak, learned additional AG, Assam, bracket finance. For respondent numbers 4 and 9 are present. Register to list this case again after 10 days.
Bless.